Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Hunter, Call of the Wild. Now, last episode, we basically just got to this new camp and had it set up with nightfall in. I don't know if I'll really do night hunting. It's not something I overly enjoy, and I gotta admit, it's kind of not as fun to look around at nature when you can't see nature in the pitch black, so I think we're just going to sleep for a little bit. How long do we want to go for? You know what, let's go for 5:30 in the morning. There we go. It's still, still a bit dark. Oh, never mind. It was... For some reason, we have tinted windows on the cabin. Okay, but anyway, we slept in, and let's look at cache or store. Actually, maybe the cache... Oh, the cache does include the store. Okay, so... Today, as I was mentioning in Carnivores Plus, if you guys saw it, we're going to look at going after a few turkeys. I already have it? I guess maybe I just bought that randomly to have. Okay, well that works. So I had to get the... Did I change? Maybe I actually... Okay, I think I actually did change out the ammunition I needed for it already. Wait, oop. Okay, hang on a minute. I got 3 rifles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of ammo. Okay. So, what ammos can I get rid of? I think I need the point... I think that... Okay, I think you're good to go back. I think you're good to go back, and I think that has us good there. So let me just get the turkey collar, and we're going to go get some gobblers. And yeah, the more I started to say it, the more it grew on me after Carnivores Plus. I originally didn't quite sound too right, but you know what the heck, we're out here in the wild. Let's go a little bit full country, so let's go get some gobblers. And I probably offended so many people, I'm surprised I'll have anybody watching this still. Okay, so let's see. Where are we? Oh. I don't even know if we actually got any calls back, but there is the kind of map objective we can go to, so maybe we'll head up to there. We'll just put a waypoint there so we can find the road, and then we'll see if we can hear any as we go along. But I gotta say, it is nice to be back in the Call of the Wild. Well, it's basically just nice to be back recording again. It was quite a little bit of a delay before I was able to get back to do some recording sessions. It just feels nice to be back behind the camera and the microphone again. I mean, there are still some things I need to keep in mind, like, I know my intros... Oh shoot, I just remembered something I forgot to do on the last audio for Carnivores Plus. We'll see how it turns out. I forgot to put the limiter on, because when I do my intro, I used to really... I mean, unintentionally pitch up the I in, like, I am the SurvivalVis, and you guys were probably hearing that, and that was probably the point of the video where so many people were turned off because of just how bad that was, so I gotta remember to dial that part back a bit, so hopefully I've managed to do that a little bit, or in some way, shape, or form, so that way it's not too bad on you guys. I do apologize for that as well. Again, there are some growing pains as we kind of learn and figure out how we do stuff here. And is that bison or bear? I think bison. Very fresh, so... I go looking for turkey, we might instead be getting bison. Well, we'll have to see, but I do want to just try to get us up to the road. Oh. I also have to remember to put my little... You know what, I'm going to move that right now. My little notebook for settings and different captures and stuff like that. But it has a... kind of basically like a leather cover that'll stick to your bare arm. And you'll kind of make a little bit of scraping if you move your arm on the desk that much. So, good to know that I have to kind of remember to clean up between each recording as I move on to the next. More tracks? Maybe we'll try another turkey call. Oh, well... I call a turkey and I get a horny bison calling instead. I feel like there's some weird country joke in there, and it's not to offend anybody or to poke fun at it, it's just, that sounds like some start of a joke, doesn't it? I want calling a turkey, I got a horny bison instead. Okay, but... Okay, I think the map's a little off, considering... Yeah, road's up here, and we're apparently leaving the road. Yeah, I'm afraid that is one thing, is the map is a little... Actually, I think a number of the maps are a little off from what they actually kind of show when you zoom right in. Oh, well... Okay, I think that was just ambience. Like I say, it's whenever you're going after something specific, then you start hearing it everywhere and you keep turning your head like, what's that? Where's that? I do wish one thing the Call of the Wild had brought over from the Hunter Classic was the free look. Where basically you could set it so that way... Oh, I definitely gotta try trimming down my... I'm not even sure if I should call it a mustache and just like a fur. One thing's was free look, where you could actually toggle it so that way your character would basically lock into a certain direction and just keep going that way. And your camera would be able to move and pivot, almost like you're basically walking in one direction and looking around. Hence free look. It didn't get brought over for some reason, I don't know why. Or if it has, I don't know the shortcut for it. It's a shame, because it's really nice to be... Or it was really nice back in the classic version, just because that way you could... Well, this way, if you're going along a straight road, you could just turn off the... Or turn on free look and just look around your surroundings and not have to worry about... Nope. Well, let's not worry about bumping the poor camera, sorry. Or not camera, microphone. You could actually look around and just kind of pass the time instead of having to keep your focus entirely on the road ahead of ya. Well, it would be nice to hear something out here. I think we woke up even before all the animals did. I normally was expecting to hear something like a pronghorn call, or even... Well, I mean, we did get the bison call back there. I thought we really would have heard something as we were going on our way this way. And... You know, even with the graphics turned down so that way the capture is smoother, it still works, and... No, I shouldn't say still. It works very good, and it still looks pretty beautiful, too. I do wish the computer was just a little beefier in order to be able to do that, but we're operating with what we can here. We're the SurvivalVis, so we're just surviving with what we got. Yeah, looking around. No well, I mean, we had a lot of tracks off the road coming up here, but I'm surprised there's nothing on the road as we keep going. I thought we might have seen something or heard something as we were going along. Sometimes you even just get warning calls as you're going, because if you're walking on a route, you'll have animals basically pick you up as you're going. I don't even think there's anywhere to really glass for because of how dense the woodland is up here. Maybe we can find a Sasquatch up there somewhere. Okay, we're going to keep going, and so that's the... When I first logged in, or booted the game up, I went into that cabin we started with and opened the door, and I guess just because of the proximity of the quest objective, we basically picked up some rock climbing gear, so they just want us to basically lay out a few ropes and things for some person who's going to be doing classes or something. I mean, it'd be kind of nice if the missions would almost unlock more items for you as you...
Told, I've wanted to start an extreme sports group here for a long time, but the old chairman of the board pushed back against anything that wasn't hunting. He was very old-fashioned, though. The patriarch of the Simpkins Electronics Empire. He even forced his vegan animal rights activist son, Timothy, to come with him on hunting trips to Africa. Accused the activist of brainwashing his son. The family reputation around here dropped quite dramatically when my dad caught Timothy drinking and dealing drugs inside the reserve. Simpkins actually used his power on the board to keep my dad quiet. But the next next time my dad caught Tim in the reserve, he wasn't just dealing drugs. He had been poaching. Dad called it in without even telling Simpkins Sr. Of course, he was furious. Tried to get my dad fired, actually. But all credit to the board. They stuck with my old man. All these changes I want to make will hopefully account for the loss of the Simpkins' money and influence. This is just the start, too. I'm proposing snowboarding and extreme skiing for the winter. I've got some friends who I'd love to invite over to shoot some videos. Could be fun, don't you think? Anyway, if the rappelling goes well and makes a little money, I think the old folks on the board will start to come around.
Is he done? Is he finally done? Like, I can see there's... Sometimes it's enjoyable to have some story here and there, but, like... What does that really add to the experience? What do you gain from doing it? Not really all that much. I mean, at least, I do admit, I like the Yukon Valley one, where they kind of introduced the Sasquatch aspect of the story, where I mentioned before, and they also had actually just doing stuff to actually... I'm using actually a lot, aren't I? But you felt you were truly and purposefully doing stuff that was helping the reserve. Here, you're just putting up rock climbing equipment, and are you going to be able to then choose other areas you can put more, or... Like, I don't know, it's just stuff... I wish the missions would feel like they had a little more reward to them, like you would... If you're very basic starting out, you're getting new weapons, you're getting more scopes, or things like that to try out, or calls, or lures. A lot of the time, it's just words and some experience, and that's... and money, and that's it. Something you can do, just completely disregard all the missions and have fun on your own. Okay, so what do you need me to put up here? Oh. That was something a little different we heard.
That was great. I doubt I could have done a better job myself. Don't let the ropes down. We don't need them getting all tangled up. I really appreciate your help with this one. It's been an uphill battle to get to this point, and I'm disappointed that I can't be there to run the classes myself. If I'm being honest, I have a lot invested in the classes going well. There's still some people on the board who are friends with the old chairman, and it seems pretty clear that they don't like me proposing new ideas. Anyway, I'll let Sammy know that we're good to go. I trust her to take care of it.
Okay. See, this is basically all we got. Was a little bit of an XP reward. And a bit of money. It wasn't anything like...
So listen, there might be a situation going on at the moment and I could really use your help to check it out. It's not just gold and silver mining that took place out here. Even more recently, there was a working uranium mine in the area. When the reserve was established, we took responsibility for keeping it safe. Anyway, the old uranium mine is very rarely a problem. But recently, it appears that one of our neighbors, a guy I went to school with actually, has been spotted camping out around the mine. His name's Bobby Joe Jefferson. He's normally just a nuisance, driving his quad bike around and setting up little shooting ranges with tin cans. He makes the deer and turkeys extra skittish, so the hunters hate him. Can you head over to the mine and see what's going on? He's allowed to hike and camp there, but I don't want him going anywhere near the entrance itself.
Yeah, he's trying to get superpowers. But no, seriously, like... God, I was really hoping to get some proper hunting done this video. But that's where the missions in this game feel so optional and kind of lacking for what you would like. There's nothing you really gain from them aside from some experience and some money. Like, something more tangible you get through it. Like, maybe you open up more fast travel spots, or you unlock new outposts, or heck, a good thing might be if you have things like an ATV or vehicle. Put away in-game, that way maybe you don't have immediate access, but you can still earn your way towards getting access to some of those things, and keep them limited in what you'll unlock. Like, if you do missions on Leighton Lakes, maybe you get the ATV, but you only get one color, and it's lesser, performance-wise, like, doesn't go as fast, or things of that regard to balance out actually having incentive to get DLC stuff. I just feel like the missions are a little tacked on that, sure, they might bring you around in new parts of the map, but they don't feel like they reward you with anything. Well, we wanted to go hunting for something, so I guess we're going to go after that another horny bite. Ooh! Oh, motherload, holy jeezin'. Look at them all. I thought I was going after one, turns out we have an entire herd here. Although it looks like they're all female. No, he got spooked a bit, but it wasn't actually very... Yeah, that honestly looks like the best one that was in there. Everything else is just... Yeah, it's all just females, basically. So, where are you? Okay, you're right up there. And I think that is our... Yeah, that's the range master, so you're definitely our Bison sniper. So it's the big guy in the back we want to try going for. And it's still not exactly the highest earning in points or a superb trophy, but I think we might as well try going for that, and then we'll see what the herd does. It may even try stampeding towards us. There are times where you'll take one, and then you'll have the entire herd, instead of running away, runs right to you. Well, let's see if we can get a nice kind of shot in. No, it's going to... That's eating? It looked like it just sat down to take a nap. It has. Okay, so you're gonna be a little bit of a tricky one, aren't you? And everything else is just... Yeah, all females. This guy basically got the entire herd of girls all with him. He's either the luckiest one out there, or the most misfortunate. Okay, so, you're up again. But you're not really doing much. Kinda hoping you would turn a little more so we could get a nice shot in, but we're gonna have to keep sneaking closer. Just gotta go a bit slow, and we're just going to sneak our way in and try to get close enough that we can get a... Try to go for the side shot, and I don't know if we'll aim for the heart or we're just going to go for the lungs. It's kind of hard to say depending on what distance we've got. Should be told we are under 100 meters, so it might not be a bad idea to try going for a heart shot. Now that we know to go through the shoulder, I think it'll be much easier to achieve. Just gotta see where he is. No, that's all the females again. So I'm trying to get up on him. Oh, there you go. Yep. Okay, so what are you doing? Are you going to stay still? Actually, they're not running off as quickly as I thought they would. They're... Nope. Okay, yeah, so he's basically turned aggressive on us. Okay, I thought he would have gone down by now, to be honest. There we go. Okay, there he's gone. What size of arrows are these? 4 to shoot. That's actually... Should not have used the arrow. Should have just went for another shot. Because it was the smaller game arrow I had equipped, so... Actually wouldn't have helped put him out any faster. We kind of made him a bit of a root off, though, with where we kind of got that arrow right in the middle. Which I kind of want to see. Yeah, so wasn't even to anything really vital for that arrow on him. Not the best shot. Really should have just tried using another rifle shot to take him down. And yeah, looks like the herd's gone off now. I wonder if I can even spot them through the... Oh! No! Might not have been able to spot the other bison, but black bear right behind them. I wonder how far is that? So, yeah, that's quite a ways off. So we're going to just... Oh, what do we got there? Another bison? Yeah, I think that's a female. You know what? Just in case they do come after us, might not be bad to use some of our strongest arrows. Just that way we can be a little bit quieter and we might still be able to get that black bear. Because it is actually a pretty nice one. I mean, 18 to 21... I think that's skull length. Like, from the muzzle... Is it muzzle or snout? Basically, from tip to tip of the skull. Oh, lord. Okay, so that's where all the bison are. And they're... Yeah, they're a bit nervous, but I don't know if they'll be too much of a problem. The big thing will be trying to figure out how we can get closer to that bear. Because, just like the bison we took on, it wants to turn so that way it doesn't give us the best shot on its vitals. I really don't like going shooting straight forward, just because I never know how good the penetration will be on the shots. Sometimes, as you've seen, it'll seem like it's going right through and out the rear end of it if we shoot down forward. Other times, it looks like it just almost like chips off in a way. And we are pretty close to the bison, so if I do try taking this shot, we're probably going to send all of them into a bit of an angry... basically stampeding towards us. I don't know why I was trying to paint it up be something that'd be different then. Okay. Yeah, you're still calm. All you ladies can just kind of stay as you are. Okay, I don't want to go faster, just so that way they stay a little more calm. Because all of them are still nervous. I mean, I'd probably be too if hearing all the gunshots and that were going off. So we're just going to try to get beyond them. And try to get that bear. Nope. You're just, yeah, just another female. I think we basically killed the hair master there. Okay, I hear them moving, but I think, again, we should be okay. We've got a lot of visual cover. And the wind is blowing mostly behind us. So as long as everybody keeps traveling that way, we should be good. And we should also be good to get a nice kind of look forward. Where'd the bear go? Ah, shoot. That's the only problem when you lose visuals of your target trying to get closer to your target. The target don't always sit still. I was hoping he would have because he was in like a feeding zone. Jesus. Okay, well they're downwind of us now, so they're definitely going to know where we are. Seriously, where'd the bear go? That's the plains bison, so... Yeah, I don't know where that bear ran off to. Or if he's still... Is he still there? Or is that just... Oh, no, I think... Yeah, that is him. Okay, he's just kind of blending in because more stuff's rendered in, but that's him right there. Still facing directly towards us, so that's a bit problematic. And I could always try taking the shot. The only issue is then it becomes if we don't hit a vital, we're in for a very long track. Okay, I see him. Yeah, we got him right in our sights. He's just, again, not really doing anything. Must still just be feeding on something there. Maybe it's actually a carcass or something. Oh, I hear you. Look, I already took down your big... I guess your head honcho of sorts, so we don't really need... We're not going after any more of you. Although, big tip would be if you actually have the equipment to take them down, it might not be bad to try taking as many as you can. You'd get a lot of money and quite a bit of weapon experience for it, too. But right now, we're going more for trophy hunting in a way. Okay, let's see. So, you're... God, you're in such a dense spot of foliage there, buddy. I honestly don't know if he's still there or not. The closer we get, the worse of a mess that looks to be. I really don't know if he's still in there, if he's actually wandered off, because... I have no idea if he's actually in that anymore. I'm going to just start crouch approaching. That is so dense, I have no idea where he is, and I know he was definitely over there. I think it's pretty rare for a bear to charge at you, or at least a black bear to charge at you. So I want to avoid him actually getting spooked and sprinting off. That said, we don't even know where it exactly is anymore. I'd rather not stand up and give our position away on him, just in case he is looking this way. I really don't know where it is anymore. Yeah, where I thought he exactly was, I'm not seeing him. What is, or isn't there? Looks like something gets hidden by a bush that renders in almost, so I don't know if... I may even actually try calling him in with the predator call. We got the fawn, yeah. There we go. That lured him out. Okay, let's take him. One shot, one kill. There we go. I knew he was still somewhere around there, but as you can see, the rendering is really a big part of Call of the Wild, where it just really acts weird. Once we started getting closer, no idea where it was. Everything just started coming in and very hard to figure out. Oh, look at that. A perfect shot. Both lungs and the heart. That was a beautiful shot. So that was a nice little one on our part. So maybe we'll try going for one more thing. Surprisingly, I haven't heard any turkeys still. For being gobbler getting episode, we didn't get any gobblers, huh? Now we'll get back down towards the road. At least I think the road's somewhere nearby. The map says, okay, it actually bends off just down a little bit from where we are. So we gotta go southeast? Yeah, southeast. Yeah, there's the road there, so must bend just beyond this little grove here. I don't know if there's anything else around here. Because normally lakes are a pretty good spot to try going to because of a lot of animals that need to rehydrate will go by them. Basically, if you guys ever played the Isle, that's one of the big reasons why watering holes are such a danger zone, is everything congregates there because of the need for water. Applies in hunting in real life too, as you will find... Oh? Yeah, sure, we'll try going after that. Actually don't have any calls to lure bison in, so we'll just have to try going in that direction, and I'll lure everything down a nice big bison as the last animal. We'll have to try figuring out our next turkey hunting episode next week, perhaps. Because Call of the Wild has actually been doing pretty good for views. We are getting at least 10 per episode from the first day or two, which, I mean, as sad as that sounds, just the state the channel's in, that's still very good performance for it. Especially a series where I don't think it's really an in-demand or super popular one, so... Very thankful for you guys for... Oh, okay, he's a lot closer than I thought he was. We may actually try going for the bow and arrow here. Now, the wind is going to give us away a bit, so I'm going to try to... go to this... or, yeah, take our left path a little more, because he's just... might even be beside those trees there. I think we'll... Okay, we're going to try crouching and approaching. We're going to slow ourselves down a little bit so we're not kind of speed crouching. Or speed sneaking. And we'll start advancing towards where the call came from. So it sounded like it was just somewhere up ahead. Okay, it is just ahead, but we gotta go a little bit further to let the wind completely be by us, so that way we should be okay. I think that should be just enough there. Let's see if we can get super close for a nice bow and arrow shot. I'm just going to go slow. Because I still don't know exactly how far ahead he is. We've got a lot of natural cover here, so that's nice. We can use that to advance and try to spot him through all this. I almost want to get to a spot where we're in very deep cover, and then we'll stand up and we'll see if we can spot him. Okay, this might be the cover I was looking for, yeah. Let's see if I can get to that way. Okay, so need zone there, so I'm guessing he was coming up this way. So let me go over and see about this need zone here. Because I was honestly expecting to hear another warning call, given we were getting closer to where he last was. Okay, yeah, just in a walk, so it means they are pretty calm. And it is just the one that was here. Okay, I do see some tracks, but I don't think anything that seemed too recent, because it really seemed like he was a lot closer than I thought. Or it might have, maybe it was just my mistake and it was actually further. I really expected we would have heard another call. Whether mating or warning. Let's see. Oh, no, in a run, so we definitely spooked it off. My guess is maybe it's a higher trophy, or basically a trophy bison. I'm not sure if it would actually still be a bull or not, but... But if it spooked off that quickly on us, it generally means it was probably a bit better for point-wise. The higher score an animal has, generally the more sensitive and more skittish it'll be. So I just need to try to figure out where the most recent trail of it is. Oh, nope, don't want to run. So I think this might be it here. Might have actually been trying to catch up with that female herd that we had found earlier. Yeah, we'll keep on this for just a few minutes and see what it brings us. I don't know if I'll ever have a Hunter Call of the Wild video that's ever short, just because of how it does capture that it will take a while to hunt and go through everything in a game like this. Well, these are still trots, so it definitely got some distance on us from that. It's going to be about trying to predict a little bit of what path it took, and keeping far enough back that we don't scare it off as we're nearing up on it, wherever it is. It'll probably be once it changes to going back to a walk, we'll need to slow down a bit more. Yep, and we got a black bear. I don't know how close she is, though. If we go for her, more than likely we're going to completely lose this bison. So we're just going to crouch and sink our way by her. Keep bow and arrow out just in case the bear comes near us more. And just see about trying to catch up to this guy. I mean, he may not even be a very good bull, but... my thinking is just because of how he ran off as he did, that might mean he's a bit better quality. Or a bit higher scoring. Oh, in a run again. Unfortunately, I don't think he's really going anywhere that's too easy for us to see where he's really traveled. Okay, was coming back this way, must have caught, either heard or smelled us. Maybe even saw. So he's probably in another run. Yeah, trotting again. I want to try to get a little bit up here. Yeah, I hear ya. We're not even going towards you, though. God, I want to... definitely sticking to poor terrain for us to be able to get long visibility on it. I'm really hoping all this effort will pay off with a very nice bison, but we'll have to wait and see until we actually catch up to it. The good news is the wind is completely at our back. Or, well, actually coming towards us and going in the opposite direction we are. So we shouldn't have to worry about him catching wind of us. You can tell I'm a little more focused on this than I am about commentating. I'm screwing up the words a little bit more. Okay, let's just keep going through. I mean, we are making a bit of noise as we're passing through all this brush. Well, that's kind of unavoidable given the path that he's taken through all this. We'll be able to see by these droppings here, though, just how far he may be. What are we looking at? Fresh? Okay, so that means he's still probably got a bit of distance on us. So we'll have to try glassing him. We may see him off in the woods a bit. Looks like he might have started going up this way. Yeah, so went along there, up here, and up this way. Or that might actually be him there. Yeah, I think that is actually him there. I was wondering when he might call again, but I was not expecting that far away. So I don't know if maybe he went up and then started back down, or not. Either way, we at least know a better direction of where to be watching for it. It's just that, again, it's so dense that you can't really see too far through all the trees and that. Oh, Lord. You're down here? Or you might even be a different one, but I don't know. For being plains bison, they sure don't want to be in the plains, do they? I do hear a bit of movement. Okay, this was another need zone, and I think this might even been a herd of males. Just from all the male calls that I had going around us. Oh, that's just from you here. You know what, you're probably not the best male, but you are an okay way to end the video off on. One in the head just to put him down. No, don't go sliding too far. No, stop sliding on us. There we go. Yeah, first one. Oh, see. If it probably would have kept traveling, it probably would have gotten the heart. I'm not sure why it got stopped there, because it's not like there's a bone in the way. But the second one was definitely through the brain. So, not too bad, and... oh, another call that was down there. But we'll end this episode of The Hunter Call of the Wild here. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode. Another bit of a little long one, but I think that's just how a Call of the Wild is. It's... oh, excuse me. Not exactly easy to make a nice short episode of the game. It's usually something more where it's going to be a little more prolonged as you're hiking or tracking or doing anything to find the animals. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, and we'll probably keep doing double feature Fridays, maybe up for, what's this, episode 5? No, episode 6. Oh no, 5. Yeah, this is still 5. So maybe we'll do it for another 2 or 3 weeks. See how you guys feel, and if there's anything you'd like to see us do in the series. But we're going to end things here, as I said. If you did like the content I do, be sure to leave a like or comment right down below. I'm always happy to engage with you guys, and hopefully I will catch you in the next video. Just remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.